Hi guys, Auntie Belle with my fairy treasures. How you guys doing? Just make sure my camera's straight. All right, there we go, I think. All right, so what we're going to make today is we're going to alter, and this is for our junk journals. These little notebooks can fit into the pockets of our junk journal because they're really thin, or go on the front. Like I like to collect a bunch of things like ephemera, little mini journals, and tie them on the front of my junk journal in a big bow. So at Dollar Tree, they sell a pack of 3 mini composition books. See? And you get 3 of them. And they're really, really thin. See how thin they are? So when I seen that, I thought, oh, these are perfect to make little mini journals for our junk journals. So pick these up at Dollar Tree. You get 3 for $1.25, and there's 50 sheets. Okay. So this is how I created this one. And I just decorated it with all these beautiful wedding appliques and trims and laces. And then on the back, I just put book page on the back to cover it. Okay. All right, so let's get started. So that's my sample right there. You guys know how I like to do it. I always like to do a sample, so I'm not, hem-hawing around. Okay, so the first thing I want to do with this little book is I want to first cover it with some book page. Okay, this is kind of some coffee dyed book page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue stick and we're going to put, like always, tons of this glue, for the glue stick on here. I like to go over at least 3 times, but usually even more than that. Okay, especially when I'm going to do something like this. Make sure I don't have glue on the pages. This glue I got at Dollar Tree. It's a Jot, and they were 8 for $1 for back to school, and they still have some 8 for $1. They usually sell them 4 for $1, which is still a good deal, but 8 for $1, that's ridiculous. So I bought, if you guys only knew, over a month's worth, in a month's time. I just picked up, so every time I went, I just kept picking up like 4 or 5 of them. 4 or 5 packs of 8. Girl, I ended up with so many glue sticks. I have glue sticks for the next 2 years. What I wanted to do was just make sure I can have enough glue sticks for the next year. Because you guys know, glue sticks aren't cheap. Like if you're going to buy the Yoo-Hoos, they're not cheap. So, all right. So let's just get this really stuck on here. So lots of glue, no matter what glue stick I use. And I like this as much as Yoo-Hoo, or I actually like it more than Yoo-Hoo. I used to use an Avery glue stick too, and I actually like this better than that. Someone made a comment that they haven't had good luck with this glue. You do need to put quite a bit on. So don't just go once or twice. Go over at least 3 times in whatever spot. I think that's I even did that for my Yoo-Hoo glue, or for the Avery glue stick that I was using. So, okay, so we got this on here good. So this is what I like to do, is I like to go way over where I'm at, or whatever the measurements are at. Just go way over, have an overhang, and then trim around. And then it's perfect. Because nothing's really square as you think it is. So then you'll measure it, cut it out, and then try to glue it on. You might be too short. So for me, I just think, and this is how I do it, whether I'm doing fabric or paper. I always do it like this. And then we're just perfect. Okay, I'm going to show you right now. Look how nice that looks. See? Perfectly covered. Could trim off a little bit more right here. So let me get out let me just make sure everything's still glued down really, really good. And I love to use the glue stick when I can, because when I use like a more wet glue, like anything else, decoupage or matte medium, it's a little more wet. It might make the cardboard buckle, but the glue stick isn't so wet that it won't make it buckle. You could also use double stick tape that Dollar Tree has there too. So double stick tape would be another good one. I'm getting a baby wipe out for one, just to keep my hands clean, but also to keep my scissors clean. So there's a little bit of glue on here. I wipe my scissors all the time when I do stuff like this because I don't want to ruin my scissors. Okay, now we're going to do the back side. Okay. Okay. All right. All righty. Let's get this on here really good. And so even on the front, the book page is what's going to be our base. And then we'll do all the layering of laces and trims. And we're going to use laces and trims. You can see all these right here. We're going to use all these laces and trims here on it. And I've said this a million times, but there's always new people watching. Where do I get my laces and trims? For one, the thrift store. For laces like this, these were probably curtains or a tablecloth. So get these in your life. You can pick a big, huge thing of them up, like a big, huge curtain or a tablecloth for like a couple of dollars. Sometimes just $1. Wedding dresses are great for wedding appliques, for things like this. And then I dyed this with some, you can use Rit dye. I think I used Tulip is what this one's called. It's a very light baby pink tulip color. Prom dresses. When you go to the thrift store, if you see a lot of appliques, get those. Different clothing out of your closet even that has different appliques or laces or trims on it. And then for different trims and laces too, Hobby Lobby is great. They have a 40% off sale every 2 weeks. So that's a great place to also get lots of trims and laces and appliques. And especially when they clearance them, like they just clearanced them and they still have some on clearance. When they clearance them, they'll clearance them in the section, like the lace section or the trim section. But once the sale has gone on for a while, like it is now, they're going to be on the wall that's in the fabric section. So check that out still. This is, I don't know when you're watching this video, but today is August 29th, 2024. So if you're watching this currently, go to Hobby Lobby and check out that clearance wall in the fabric section. And they still have some trims and stuff. But when you see my videos or anybody else's videos about the trims, that is the best time to get yourself to Hobby Lobby and start as much as you can. If you like doing this type of work, stock up on those trims at a fraction of the cost. Like look, this one right here. Well, no, I bought this. This is actually a good price, just regular price, because this is normally $2.49, and I bought it at 40% off. So what's half? $1.25, so like $1.35 for this. Isn't that gorgeous? This is one of my favorite trims. This is a trim that I did get on clearance. $6.99, got it for $1.74 just recently. Look how beautiful it is. We might be using this today. So definitely be paying attention for trims when they clearance them. And just hit that subscribe button because I always go nuts on the trims, the yarn, and the craft stuff when they have their clearances. And the reason I go nuts is because it's my main time to buy my craft supplies. So, on clearance. Because I'm cheap. Okay, and then open up your book a little bit just to make sure you're not sticking a lot of pages together. Because when you use that glue, sometimes you start sticking the pages together. You could put something in between it, I guess, so things don't stick. But whatever. Okay. There we go. So now we, on both sides, we have the book page. Just that even looks really cool. I love it. So the first layer is just going to be a piece of lace, okay, that I've already cut out. And I cut it out a little bigger because we'll cut around. Okay. And let's go ahead and tack this on with some hot glue. And when you're doing this type of work with lace and stuff, I especially recommend hot glue. And I need my spatula. Also, get yourself a spatula from Dollar Tree. Especially when you're working with lace, or you might burn yourself to death, which you don't want to do. Okay. Talk about hot glue. I need to get to Dollar Tree and stock up on glue sticks. I'm down to my last pack of glue sticks. The last time I went to Dollar Tree, which was last week, I couldn't find any glue sticks. I went to 2 different Dollar Trees. I'm like, ugh. This is why, you guys, Dollar Tree has stuff for good prices, but they're not good about being consistent with their stuff. Even basic stuff like glue sticks. I mean, they mostly have them, but there'll be times where the store will go dry. So this is why I try to keep stocked up on the glue sticks. I didn't do a good job this time. I shouldn't be down to like I think I'm down to 1 or 2 packs. I can't remember. All right, so now we're just trimming around. Okay. I opened up the book and we're just trimming the lace around. And save all these little pieces of lace because you can do great things with little pieces like this. And then let's trim this off here. Make sure you guys are seeing. Yep, you're seeing me. And I'm leaving this. You could cover this right here, but I think it looks fine. So I'm not going to cover that. Okay, so we trimmed around. So now we have our lace here. All right. Next. So we have 2 layers so far. And this is all about layering, just beautiful layering. We have the book page as a layer. Now the next layer is a piece of lace that we've cut and trimmed out. All right, next is this wedding applique. Isn't this gorgeous? And I dyed it with, you can dye it with Rit dye, or I used, like I said, Tulip. It's a package, like about this big at Hobby Lobby. And it's like a real pretty mauve pink color. And I used a whole packet with a half a gallon of water and of hot water and just let it soak for like 20 minutes. Took it out, rinsed it, and just look at how beautiful. And everything that you dye at one time, dye a bunch of stuff. It will come out different levels of pink, which is just really, really pretty. You get these real pretty differences. Different shades, I shouldn't say differences, different shades of pink, and it's really, really pretty. Okay, okay, so I think this is how I want this to go. And then this is a little piece of crochet, little flower thing that I collected somewhere, or somebody gave me something. And I'm thinking about using this. These type of little things too, you can buy them at thrift stores. You can find them, just always be on the outlook at thrift stores. Also flea markets, that's another great place, flea markets. I think this was a gift from somebody, this thing. And it was even longer, it's even longer than this. I'm gonna trim it off. I think Olivia Hernandez gave me both of these. They were on a strip. Like I just cut the white one off of this, and this was on a strip of this too. So I have a whole bunch more of these. Thanks, Olivia Hernandez. And then you can put, we could put that there, or we could put this there. I don't know which one I like because I like them both. Okay, we'll think about that, but let's glue this down. The wedding applique, that needs to be glued down. I always feel so good after I get the first little part glued down. Then I feel like my little arrangement's safe. Somebody told me to for all the glue stick strings, to hit it with the hot to hit it with my oh, what's it called? Not my blow dryer. You know, not the blow dryer, but I'll show you. I don't know what my problem. Heat gun, my heat tool, which I don't even think I have. You know, I don't have it hooked up, so I can't hit it with the heat tool. But I'm going to do that next time. And she says when you hit it with the heat tool, those little those stupid little things just disappear. You know what? Maybe I should hook it up. Let me hook it up. Just a second, guys. See, here's my heat tool. Heat tools last a long time. This is only my second one in 10 years. My last one lasted 10 years before it blew out, so they last a long time. Okay. All right, so I got that plugged in. Let's try it right now because I got some stuff that needs to be. So whoever said that to me, thank you so much for, and if you're watching my video and you're the one, say, hey, that was me, girl. So everybody knows who it was. Thank you so much, because you know what, that just worked. That worked awesome just now. So much quick and easier than sitting there just pulling all the glue strings off. And the girl told me she's probably sick of me complaining, because I'm always complaining about these stupid glue strings. She's like, let me help this girl out. Okay. Again, let me turn on the hot glue gun. Or the I love this idea, girl. Thank you. That hot tool, that using the my hot tool is just perfect. That just, my heating tool, that was perfect. It just gets rid of those. She goes, they'll just disappear like magic, those little glue strings. And they did. I don't have any glue strings everywhere. Oh my God, I love that. Girl, thank you so much. If there was one thing I hated, it was dealing with those stupid glue strings. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Okay, next we're going to decide what we're putting here in the middle. Okay, so we're going to put this down first, and then do we want this, or do we want, see, that's really pretty, or do we want this? I like them both. You know, I'm going to try something. I did have this semi pre-planned, but you know, I was thinking maybe go do something like that. That could be really pretty. But that looks kind of imbalanced right there, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks too imbalanced. Okay, so I got to either do that or I have to do this. I think I'm heading more towards that. You know what's going to tell me? I want to do some trim, and I'm not sure what I want to do for trim. So I pulled these few trims out. See, if I use this white one, then this white here is going to look better like that. Oh, I really like that. All right, let me just try a few things real quick, you guys. I like this. And I thought I liked this pink here, but this pink is so different than this pink here. See, I think that it clashes. Okay, I made up my mind. I'm not using that. And I think I'm going with this because then the white trim's gonna look good. Now let's just make sure we don't want the gold. No, nope. See, when you start trying things, it just tells you. And I honestly thought I was gonna go for this one. I really did. Okay, so we found out what we're doing. And that's the thing too, when you do this type of work, just audition things and it'll tell you right then, yes or no. Okay. And then put this in the center. I need another glue stick. Oh, how many? Let's a second, guys. I gotta see how many more glue sticks I have because I only have one. This is the last glue stick I have out. I gotta put that there for a second. Oh, I hope I have some more packs of glue sticks. Wait, this isn't it. Here it is. Okay, there's one pack. Oh no, I still had 2 packs of glue sticks left. Oh, thank goodness. All right, so I still have time to get more glue sticks if I go to the next Dollar Tree down the street. I have 3 Dollar Trees right by me. I didn't go to the third one. So if the third one doesn't have my glue sticks, at least I have a little bit more time before I run out and I have to go spend more at Walmart or something. All right, let me use my hot tool real quick. Okay. Oh. If you use your hot tool to get rid of the glue strings, make sure you turn it up on high. Just learned that. I had it on low and I'm like, why are these not spraying? Because I didn't have it on high. I had it on high before. Okay, so here's some trim. Isn't that beautiful? All right, that's gonna go here. And I always go a little longer and then cut it off. That way I have like a little handle. Okay. So we're gonna put trims all the way around here. Let's use my spatula like I always say. Okay. Trim that off. Trim it off. Bam. Beautiful. All right, and then let me just, in little spots, let's just get this tacked down a little bit more. Go. What do I have on the edge of this? Oh, that's a piece. Okay. All right. So let's just keep going. I'm just looking to see what's the... There we go. It's not always easy to tell what the front and what the back lace is. They're so beautiful sometimes on both sides. Oops. When you get a spatula, make sure it's one of the, most of them are anyway, the kind that everything just falls right off it, nothing sticks to it, because then the hot glue will just come right off of it. Which most of them are like that. What is that called when it's like they're non-stick? I don't know the word, but you know what I'm talking about. The word might come to me. It may not. Okay, let's trim this off. And when you do this type of work, don't worry about covering things up. It's all about layering, layering, and things will just, like the lace here, it's just peekabooing through here, here, and here. We've covered a lot of it up, but there's some peekabooing through. The book page is peekabooing through. It just adds the magic to the whole thing. So, and even if you end up covering something, it's going to peekaboo through somewhere. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But I don't know what it is, but it's all those layers that really make it rich. Kind of like people. The more layers you have to you, the more rich you are. Rich person you are. In my opinion. If you're a person with layers, you can be, I think people with layers are more interesting. Just my opinion. Okay. Okay. All right, let me use my heat tool real quick. Oh, I'm in love with the heat tool to clean up the glue string mess. Fabulous. Okay, I just have a little hot glue on my mat that I dripped, my hot glue gun dripped on. Okay, anyway, this is gorgeous. Check this out. I think I almost like this one better than the last one. Isn't that pretty, you guys? Absolutely gorgeous. You know what we need to do here? We need to do the edges. And we'll do that on both of these. We need to, I can't believe I didn't think of that. I always, you guys know I'm like a inking queen. I love to ink everything. Ink the edges. So let's ink the edges here. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I'm sure one of you guys was like, you didn't ink those edges. It just finishes everything off. That's why I like to ink it. Like, watch. As you guys already know, I'm talking to the choir. Look how much more beautiful that looks. Yeah. It just gives, it frames it. It frames whatever you're doing, it frames. And I got to re-glue something I just brought up a little bit on the edge there. Look at that. See how much more beautiful that is? Love it. Love it. Love it. Really quickly, I need some more glue real quick. Because one of my edges just came up, I think, on this one. Or was it this one? There's this one. Just a little bit on the edge here. Okay. So both of our backings look like this, which I think just looks fabulous. And bam, these are so quick and easy. And you guys, what great gifts. Wouldn't these just be beautiful gifts? And then go to Dollar Tree and pick up one of those diamond pins. And like, I'll show you, I have it right here. Look, one of these kind of diamond pins from Dollar Tree. Wouldn't that be a beautiful little gift? Look at that. Girl, I know I'd like to have a gift like that. Oh, love it. Okay, you guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you like this. Get yourself a pack of 3 for $1.25, the little mini composition books from Dollar Tree. And create some of these for your junk journal. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so also, we have a group called Our Magical Little Place on Facebook. And come join the group. If you decide to do these, take pictures, share it with us. I'm going to glue this down while I'm talking. But if you don't junk journal, if you art journal, junk journal, knit, crochet, it doesn't matter. Come to the group, share, be inspired, get inspired, inspire others. If you have an Etsy shop or you have a YouTube channel, you can leave links. And that is it. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you give this video a thumbs up, any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. And remember, we have more in common than we don't, and we're stronger together. All right, talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.